All right, sports fans, welcome to Cochise County Sports Network. Tonight's live broadcast brought to you by Lally Automotive Group for all your new and used car needs. Edward Jones Investments, making sense of investing. Apex Network Physical Therapy, come heal with us. Cochise Lock and Safe for all your lock and safe needs. SSVEC, owned by those we serve. And last but not least, Chiricahua Community Health Centers, health for all. Tonight we have the Lady Colts varsity volleyball team taking on the Sabino SaberCats live and in full HD, only on Cochise County Sports Network.
All right, sports fans, thanks for tuning in to Cochise County Sports Network tonight. As the last title said, it is the Lady Colts in a home match against the Sabino SaberCats. We have a couple of our faithful announcers on the way up. You can see right there on the screen. They are heading up here to give us a hand with tonight's broadcast, calling the game play-by-play. We had a little bit of an issue with Facebook Live tonight. The Publishing Tools tab, if those of you who are familiar with Facebook pages, is not working. It keeps giving us the something went wrong, we're working hard to fix it message, just a generic message whenever the API times out, usually after a second or so. And I think what that does is it just prevents too many requests from hitting Facebook's servers too quickly and overloading it. So there's a timeout request essentially there. If it takes too long to reach that service, it'll just time out and give us that message. So we were unable to actually go in and create the Facebook Live video. So what we're doing is we're pushing it a couple of different ways tonight. We've got the live stream service, which we push our broadcast straight out to live stream, and then they aggregate it out to YouTube and Facebook and all those other places. Unfortunately, Facebook's not working in this particular instance because what you have to do on the back end is go in and essentially accept an RTMP feed from your encoding software. Long story short, without getting to that page, we can't actually go there and ingest it, so we're just pushing it as a second stream straight to Facebook. So we are ingesting, or actually we're utilizing quite a bit of data tonight. We've got two broadcasts being pushed out simultaneously at about 2,000 megabytes or 2.08 megabytes per second. So it's holding pretty steady. We've got Verizon Wireless out here providing the technical internet support that we need in order to push this stream to you folks tonight. We also want to give a big shout out to the Sabino SaberCats. Their varsity coach, they went ahead and jumped on Facebook earlier and shared our Facebook page to all of their family and friends back home. So if you guys are sitting at home right now, I know that there's about 5 of you guys watching on Facebook, one watching through an alternative source like YouTube or our website directly. Go ahead and hit that like or share button. If you're on Facebook, like and follow our page so that whenever we go live, you get automatically notified. If you're on YouTube, hit the subscribe button, subscribe to our channel, and hit that bell notification, which will also notify you whenever we go live. And then, of course, from our website, svnn.news, you click on the local sports page. We have a live stream going there right now as well. There's a get notified button so you guys can get notified whenever we go live through that channel as well. Now, what's cool about Livestream and about Vimeo, which is the service that's we're utilizing to provide that, is they're actually building us out some white-labeled mobile apps for Android and iOS. So here very, very soon we're going to be pushing all of our content straight through your mobile device with push notifications, all that kind of fun stuff as well. Of course, completely free to everybody who tunes into Cochise County Sports Network. So we're going to go ahead and pass the mic off. We're going to probably turn the volume off just for a little bit. We've got a lot of music in the background. We don't want to get hit with copyright notices. But as soon as this music dies out here in a couple of minutes, we'll get our beloved broadcast announcers from last season back on air for the first time this season. Anyway, folks, appreciate your time, and stay tuned.
All right, volleyball fans, we are back once again. It's been a little while since I've been on here talking to you guys. We got the Buena girls varsity coming up against the Sabino Sabercats. I really can't tell you much about the Sabino Sabercats. I don't even recall them playing last year against Buena. I'm sure they did, but I don't remember any of it. So unfortunately, this will be new for me watching this team, and we'll have to see. I missed a little bit of the warm-ups talking with some of the boys volleyball players here. So I didn't even get a chance to see how good they were hitting, passing, setting, anything along that lines. But what I can tell you is I was standing down by the railing down there, and as the Sabino Sabercats were walking by, it looked like about at least 6 of them were as tall as me, and I'm sitting at a nice short 6 feet. So they might have been a little taller, a little less, but they've got some really tall girls on that team, so it's going to be a little bit difficult. Buena's not quite that tall, so they're going to have to be really crafty with their hitting, make sure they get around those blocks and try to put up the biggest block that they can. We got about 5 minutes left into warm-ups right now. Buena's down there serving. Sabercats are off on the right-hand side of the court that you can't really see, doing some peppering drills. Before we get started, reminding everybody, if you're out there watching, please like, share, subscribe, Cochise County Sports Network. Let all your friends know, let your family know, let everybody know that this game is happening. Support the girls. Support the production crew out here taking care of it, Cochise County Sports Network. And take care of the advertisers. If you like what you see and you're happy about it, try to get out there and support the local advertisers. Buena girls doing their hitting line right now. This is one of the most important part of the boys volleyball scene, because the entire point, if you're a boy doing this, is to hit the ball as absolutely hard as you can to try to scare the other team. So right now, all they're doing is a toss-over pepper drill. So you've got some of the DSs and liberos back there passing up to the setter, who's Emily Furry, a freshman setter. And then you got your 3 hitting lines there. So getting the setter a good warm-up, getting ready to hook everybody up with the absolute best sets that they can give so they can destroy the ball like that one. And that one. So if you've got any questions out there, we've got some folks here following the Facebook comment section and watching the stream as well. So if you got any questions about something that happened, I'll try to let everybody know what's going on to the best of my ability. Sometimes I get a little confused and argue with what the refs call a little bit, but you know, sometimes they're not always right, and neither am I. But if you need to know anything or just want to say hi to whatever player you're supporting, or just say hi to everybody, go ahead and leave a comment in there and like the video and share it and everything else. And I got to ramble on a little bit, because right now with the music running in the background, there's only 2 options. Either I stop talking and Facebook hears the music and shuts down the video stream for copyright purposes, or I get Levi to turn off the microphone, and he is currently talking right now, so I can't have him turn it off because he's not available. All right, we got some rosters in hand right now, so as things are developing, I know some of the girls down there from watching them play last year, and some of them from club volleyball season. But I will try to call out who's doing what if I can, to make sure everybody gets recognized for the good things that they're doing out there. And if I butcher a name that I don't know, I apologize in advance. All right, so warm-ups, it looks like we got 1 minute left. and then they're going to turn around and do the national anthem, introduction of players, and then we will get this started. All right, so it appears there might be some confusion. We got one team lined up for introduction. The other team looks like they are lined up for the anthem. So for everybody out there, they're going through a little introduction, basically saying, fans, don't do anything stupid. Be respectful. Teams, be respectful to each other. What's that? All right, so I'm a little bit slow right now. They're going through the roster. So you've got number 1, Kayla Corbro, number 2, Kristen Carver, number 3, Megan Owens, number 4, Laura Enos, number 5, Kristen Marcourt, number 6, Iona Dixon, number 9, Courtney Moore, number 10, Delaney Sanders, number 11, Stephanie Reitz, number 12, Leah McAdams, who is one of the captains, along with Stephanie Reitz, number 13, Sophie Schneider, and number 15, Katie Page, coached by Courtney Pale. So now we will get into the Buena roster. Number 1, Lauren Smith-Rubin. Number 3, Leanna Shotero. Number 4, Emily Furry. Number 5, Natalie Zamora. Number 6, Brianna Valenzuela. Number 7, Kathleen Kenyon. Number 8, Emma Merciley. Number 9, Bridget Ledger. Number 10, Hallie Haymore. Number 11, Emma Bursick. Number 12, Lily Smith. Number 15, Letitia Dixon. Number 16, Brittany Kamali. Number 18, Lauren Lynch, coached by Todd Bradbury. It is time for the anthem. Please stand. All right, that was some pretty good singing by...
All right, sports fans, welcome to Cochise County Sports Network. Tonight's live broadcast brought to you by Lolly Automotive Group for all your new and used car needs. Edward Jones Investments, making sense of investing. Apex Network Physical Therapy, come heal with us. Cochise Lock and Safe for all your lock and safe needs. SSVEC, owned by those we serve. And last but not least, Chiricahua Community Health Centers, health for all. Tonight we have the Lady Colts varsity volleyball team taking on the Sabino Sabercats, live and in full HD, only on Cochise County Sports Network.
All right, volleyball fans, we are about to get underway. We had a really good singing of the national anthem. I don't know if you guys heard it at home. If not, it was sung by number 7, Kathleen Kenyon, and number 10, Hallie Haymore. Really, really good. Gave some nice, good goosebumps throughout the whole thing. So that's how you measure how well somebody did the anthem, is the amount of goosebumps you get. Both teams are on the court, getting ready to line up, and the down ref will check the lineup, check the rotation, make sure they're good, and then get this match underway. I'll try to call out the servers for both sides, but unfortunately for Buena, if I can't see the number and I don't know the player, I will call it out afterwards. That was number 1, Lauren Smith. Wide pass by Buena, little miscommunication on who's sending that third ball over. All right. Shanked pass off the serve. Number 12, Leah McAdams for Sabino is back to serve. All right, so now Buena's got to settle it just a little bit, get in a rhythm. Swung out by Sabino.
Next server.
So we've got number 9, Bridget Ledger, back to serve. Good swing by Sabino. It was up by Buena, but just over, out of reach. Not able to get to that one. Back set by Emily, swung wide, no touch detected by the ref. Got number 13, Sophie Schneider, back serving for Sabino. Tipped over by Hallie, misplayed by Sabino. Got Lily Smith going back to serve right now. See if Buena can get a run going right here. Good serve, passed way off course, and there's one for Buena. Good solid serve by Lily. Another good serve, catches the tape, goes over for the ace. So if you're not familiar in this day and age, the volleyball can hit the top of the net or anywhere on the net and go over. Once upon a time, you were not able to do that. Swing into the net by Buena. Still anybody's game at this point. Colts down by 2. Megan Owens back serving. Great pass by Buena. Run the quick out of the middle, but passed. Another good swing out of the middle. Hallie Haymore with the kill. And Hallie Haymore back serving. Good rally. Good back and forth. Swing by number 6, Brianna Valenzuela on the left side. Hallie Haymore back to serve again. Not quite enough power on that one. Looks like number 1, Kyla Kubro. Blocked by Sabina, played over. Miscommunication on who's sending that one back over. Overpass put down by Sabino. We've seen a couple tonight where there's some miscommunication on the court, and that's one of the things coaches stress all the time is talk on the court. Call the ball loud, let the setter know you're ready for it. Everybody on the court should be calling balls in or out, mine. Call what set they want, just be vocal so that you know what's going on and you stay in the play. All right, looks like Coach Todd would like to use the timeout here, try to get something going, get some words of encouragement for his team.
All right, folks, and if you're tuning in on Cochise County Sports Network, whether you're on our Facebook page, our YouTube account, directly on our website, svnn.news, make sure to hit that like and share button. If you're on Facebook, it's as easy as hitting the like and follow button. You'll get a notification whenever we go live for anything Cochise County sports related. If you're on YouTube, make sure to hit that subscribe button as well as the bell notification icon so that you guys get live updates whenever we're going to be going live, as well as svnn.news. If you go to our local sports page on Sierra Vista News Network's website, you'll see a live embedded video there right now, as well as some archived videos from earlier on in the season. I'm going to go ahead and pass the mic back off, folks. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks for watching.
All right, so I'm not sure what Coach Bradbury said, but hopefully it's something along the lines of, okay, let's get some points here. Let's get some talk. See right there, not enough talking on the court on who's actually going to take that ball. That was a really big save and got the touch on the way out. Got a sub coming in. Looks like number 9. Is that number 9 I'm seeing? Bridget Ledger. I think that one might have sailed out if she wasn't there, but a lot of those ones, once it gets that far back and starts dropping, really hard to read whether or not it's actually going to make it all the way out or if it's going to drop down right at your feet. Roll shot sent over by Buena. They need something here. Swing just long on that one. Game is slowly starting to get away from them. They do not want that to happen. I think if you've joined us in the past, we've talked a lot about momentum, and if the momentum is not in your favor, it is a whole lot more difficult to be winning games if you get another team that's on a 3, 4, 5, 6-point service run. Coach Bradbury calling for another timeout, see if they can get out of their own heads down there and make something work out. You've got a lot of youth on the team this year, too. You got a couple freshmen on the team that are out there playing, so they've got to be able to step up to a little bit higher level than they're used to seeing. And a reminder, please like, share, and subscribe. Cochise County Sports Network is bringing this live broadcast to you guys so that if you can't make it to the game, you're still able to enjoy and support your Buena girls volleyball. Or Sabino for that matter. So if you're a Sabino parent, how about you leave a comment out there saying, thank you, Cochise County Sports Network, for bringing us this live broadcast so we didn't have to drive all the way down to Sierra Vista. All right, Buena's got to find something to get out of this rotation. They just need one. Sabino is playing a solid game. They are not making any little mistakes. Swung into the net by Buena. Good serve by Sabino. I think that's still Kyla Kubro back serving. And Buena gets away with one there as the serve goes long. Emily Furry back to serve. There's one pounded straight down by Bridget Ledger. Special shout out to Darlene Thomas out in Jacksonville. Another one pounded down, but somehow kept off the floor by Sabino. Got the tip down into the donut. Oh, got lucky on that one. Just high enough to make it over the tape. There is an uphill battle right now. Number 6, Brianna Valenzuela back to serve. Buena needs to string together a lot of points, and even if they don't come back and win this one, serve just long. If they don't win, they still got to try to get whatever momentum they can so that it can carry over into this next set. Swing out of the middle, blocked by Sabino, kept alive by Buena, and just catches the end line. Thank you, Sabino parent Paige Jordan, for joining us. Serve long by Buena. I hate to see serves go out, or in the net for that matter. Swing long by Sabino. And each coach has their own opinion on service errors versus service aces and what dictates a good serve. I'm one of the few, I think, that some coaches want you to swing for super aggressive serves every single time. Some want you to just get the ball in. I think my personal opinion at the high school level, you go somewhere right in the middle. If you've got a player that can blast some monster serves, you let them. But then you still make sure you got the players that their whole job is to just get it into a decent position, place it well, instead of going for a monster swing. Sabino in the net on that one. So right now, score is 12-24. Buena is not winning. Game point for Sabino. Set point. Goes to 25, serve goes long, and that is the first set.
All right, sports fans, welcome to Cochise County Sports Network. Tonight's live broadcast brought to you by Lally Automotive Group for all your new and used car needs. Edward Jones Investments, making sense of investing. Apex Network Physical Therapy, come heal with us. Cochise Lock and Safe for all your lock and safe needs. SSVEC, owned by those we serve. And last but not least, Chiricahua Community Health Centers, health for all. Tonight we have the Lady Colts varsity volleyball team taking on the Sabino Sabercats live and in full HD, only on Cochise County Sports Network.
We're back. All right, we're back. We got about 2 minutes in between the sets right now, so I'm guessing that Coach Bradbury has something to say. I'm not quite sure what he's saying. We were kind of looking at some stats over here. And the service errors by Buena were pretty high, so we don't want to see that. That's something we have to work on if we're going to even dream about winning the match. We've got to make sure that the set or the serves are in. And right now I've got one of the boys JV / varsity players joining me. I'm almost going to go out on the limb and guarantee a varsity position this year, but I can't do that. I'm not a coach this year, I don't think. So Gabe, got anything to say in between the sets? What can they do? What did you see?
Well, I noticed that Sabino is very, very good at digging our balls, and like you had said, we really need to get our serves in. We could definitely work on our communication. But overall, if we just work on those things, we can definitely win this game. We need the momentum. We really need to get that spark out in these girls tonight.
Yeah, it seems like they're getting a little bit down on themselves. And again, you are absolutely correct. Sabino's defensive game, it's for lack of a better word or phrase, it is on point right now. They are not letting anything hit the ground. They're in system, got good passes. They're setting up an amazing offense. So Buena has to come up with something to try to get them out of system.
So tonight we have some Sabino grandparents, David and Susan. A shout out to them. Thanks for watching.
We think they're Sabino, but we're not 100% certain because they did not say. And we're trying to look at last names, and we can't find it on either one of the rosters. So Gabe's got his money on Sabino. I'm going to put my bet on Buena. So which one of us is right? David and Susan. Who you cheering for, Buena or Sabino?
At the start of the set, we have number 12 serving for Sabino. Smack down in the middle of the court. Buena couldn't get there in time, and Sabino wins the first point of the set.
That's another one of those that Buena sends a free ball over, Sabino does a perfect pass, and they're able to put it away.
Ooh, just long and out of bounds. That was probably going to be a great opportunity, but just got a little bit too much on that one. Number 9, Bridget Ledger up to serve. Ooh, smack down in the court. And so it seems like David and Susan are from Buena. Nice bet there, Coach.
Yes, that is one for me. So I got 1 point, Gabe's got none. Let's see what else we can bet on along the way here. Friendly wagers, obviously. Bragging rights.
Ooh, just long and out of bounds. That was very, very close. Number 1, Kayla up to serve. Oh, very nice hit.
That's what we need to see, a good opportunity to actually put a nice bit of power behind one and get it in.
Number 12, Lily Smith up to serve. Just out of bounds. There's that service errors that we were talking about. Number 9, Courtney Moore. Very nice float serve. Set up in the middle and brought down to the floor. Almost got that one up, but did not prevail.
All right, so they're starting out along the same way. The game is close right now, so let's hope that Buena keeps it going and doesn't let it get away from them. Hallie Haymore with the serve.
And that was out of the bounds, outside the antenna. And Buena wins the point. Number 10. Oh, and just caught the line on that one.
I'm going to have to disagree. We're going to need some we're going to need the Hawkeye system because I'm thinking that one was long. So if anybody is a Hawkeye vendor and wants to give us a free Hawkeye system for the gym, please let me know.
That'd be helpful for a lot of those calls.
Absolutely. Tip over the top. Sabino not having any of it. There to cover it.
Oh, tipped by the setter and brought down to the court by miss pass, but it still ends up in the court.
Good job. Emily Furry back to serve, who also did the tip over on that one. Smart play, got the point.
Sent out of bounds by number 15, Katie Page. And Emily back to serve. And sent into the courts by Katie Page again.
Setter was there, wasn't quite able to get it, so number 4 out there, Emily Furry, is one of the freshmen on the team, and there is a lot of weight on her shoulders right now because she is a setter and she's a freshman, so she's had to step it up really quick. And when it comes to varsity versus JV versus freshman levels of skill, varsity's at a much higher level, so for her to be out there is a really impressive feat.
And number 6, Brianna Valenzuela back to serve. Very nice serve. And dug out by Brianna. And got right in that donut. A little bit of miscommunication on Sabino's part, but they were able to get there.
Lily Smith had the kill on that one, high off the hands, got it to drop down in the middle of the court. Almost some miscommunication by Sabino. Another one by Lily Smith, catches those hands. So if you guys caught it earlier, I talked about the Sabino team walking past me, and it seems like they've got quite a few girls that are between 5'10" and 6'1". So we are extremely undersized on the Buena side of the court. So those 2 swings by Lily are amazingly smart swings, being able to swing high off the hands, making sure you don't get blocked and still getting those points.
Buena making a comeback rally here, and here comes Brianna again to serve, but a timeout call by Sabino.
All right, so if you guys are out there watching, please like, share, subscribe. Cochise County Sports Network on Facebook. If you have not liked, shared, and subscribed the video already, and you are joining us, I'm a little bit disappointed because you should have done it right when you got on with us. But we'll let that slide, and we'll let you make it up by calling a couple friends and having them join. Send a mass group text out to everybody you know. Go ahead and send spam email if you need to, and get as many out here as we can.
Get that support for your Buena girls.
Absolutely. And, you know, it's absolutely amazing what is able to be done right now with Cochise County Sports Network bringing this broadcast to us, because you can watch from anywhere in the world if you want to. Unless you're in China, they might be blocking your stream, so you might not be able to watch them. And there could be a couple others out there. But it's really amazing that you might not be able to travel to the game, but you can still watch. You might not have any kids on the team, and you might just be a Buena alum, so you want to support them.
And back to play, we have number 10, Haley Haymore, hitting that one into the court. And dropping down after hitting the net, and it goes to Buena. We have Brianna serving again. Excellent serve. Set outside and dug out.
Wow. Hallie Haymore with the dig, and it was a perfect pass. Good swing, another dig by Hallie. Got a back row sending it deep. This could be the rally of the match so far. I'll go with that's the rally of the match, especially since Bueno got the point for it.
I'd have to agree on that one. Brianna up to serve yet again. She's been fantastic so far. Oh, blistered, but just out of bounds. She had a nice little streak going there.
All right, so we got another player's aunt, Emily's aunt, watching from Augusta, Georgia. So from what I'm to understand is that Emily's family has liked, shared, and subscribed and let everybody know that this match is happening.
Augusta, that's quite a ways away.
Yes.
Libero from Sabino up to serve. Number 4, Laura Enos. Oh, and just hit out of bounds by Lauren Smith-Rubin. Laura Enos back to serve. Oh, and sent down. Courtney Moore with an incredible hit. Found the line.
I was watching that setter because I was about to start screaming that she was in the net, but she was able to keep herself out of that one and provide the Statue of Liberty set in the middle.
Oh, and sent down. Buena with the point that time. And Buena taking the lead for, I believe, the first time in this game. And here we have second time in this game, I'm told. And we have Natalie Zamora to serve. Oh.
Another swing out of the middle. Sabino's really using that middle good, and she's able to put that ball down. Angles, lines, those ones are really tough to get to.
Captain Leah McAdams to serve. Oh, blocked straight down.
Lily Smith with the swing, and unfortunately, she's looking across the net at some really tall individuals.
Looked like Courtney Moore got the block on that one. Lily tries it again and gets it in that time. Ooh, Kayla Corburn with a great hit, but it just can't be received by Buena. It was a great effort by Natalie Zamora. And we are tied 13-13. Buena really needs the side out right here.
In fact, I think this is the same spot we got stuck in the first set with number 12 back serving quite a few, and they just could not get out of it. So they need and there's the timeout to see if they can ice the server. They really need to put something together because I think this is going to be the worst rotation they've got, where I say worst by hardest for Buena to get the point on it.
Yeah, Leah McAdams has been fantastic back there, serving incredible balls back, and Buena really just needs to communicate and get those balls and get a great pass to their setter. It all starts with the great pass. You can't get a good set without a good pass.
All starts with the pass. You know, Gabe got to hear it before from us, but one of the things we tell the boys volleyball team is we ask the question, what's the most fun of volleyball? And everybody, especially boys, say hitting. Okay, well, what's the most important thing that allows you to get that hit is being able to pass. So we teach the boys real quick that if you want to be able to hit the ball, you better learn to pass it first to make sure you get a good pass so the setter can give you something to work with.
Liam McAdams to serve. Oh, and sent down by, again, number 9, Courtney Moore. Sabino taking the lead 15-13 here. Great float serve. Oh, hit into the net by Haley Haymore. That was a great opportunity for Buena to get that side out there.
Hallie had a good swing on it, but unfortunately just a little bit too low. Had enough power. If it would have gone over, I think it would have been a point.
Oh, it looks like the point is going to Buena.
What happened? What'd I miss?
Seems like the point is for Buena. Maybe a Sabino player was in the net.
Yeah,
so
that's the only thing I could say is it must have been a net call.
dug out by Laura Enos. Oh, sent back down. Lift. Great call by the officials there.
All right, so for all you parents up there in Sabino, what is it that they put in the water that allow your girls to grow so tall?
They are quite tall.
If you could please leave that in the comments, we would like to know for the future of the Buena volleyball program.
And here we have number 13, Sophie Schneider up to serve. Sent in by Sabino, dug out by Buena. Set up for Lily Smith. Oh, and the call goes Buena's way, and it happens to be 4 touches on Sabino's side.
I'm not sure. We got the answer. Cheap milk is the answer to how they're so tall. All right, so we're going to need you guys to get some of that truck down here so that in 5 years, maybe 10 years, we'll have some 6-footers on the team.
What a great answer. And it looks like Sabino is challenging the call here. And not quite
Some
sure.
cheering. I'm not sure what they're cheering for.
Still goes in Buena's favor. Number 12, Lily Smith to serve. Great jump serve.
Yes, it is.
Overpass. Great chance for Buena. Tipped over and found it. Incredible tip by Emily Fury.
So right now, Lily Smith, I've got to say, she's having a heck of a game, able to swing high hands, doing some really good passes, really good serves on top of it right now.
Close to the net.
Oh, man, I saw that setter go under. What are you doing, ref?
Tipped over. Dug out by Bridget Ledger and sent in.
Some miscommunicate, big angle, and not able to do it. Unfortunately, she skipped geometry today and missed the angles that were needed. I'm just kidding. That was a really, really tough attempt. Not many people are going to be able to get that one over the net from that angle.
Tied 17-17 out here, and it goes just out of bounds. Great service by Lily Smith. She's been doing really fantastic tonight on her serves. Up to serve, we have Courtney Moore. Tipped in by Buena. Sent back over by Bridget Ledger and out of bounds. Courtney Moore up again and sent in very nicely. Dug out by Buena, but it does go out of bounds.
Got the ace serve. Buena's got to do something to stop this because at this point in time, 17-20, not much left in this set. They do not want to let this one go after dropping the first one.
In comes the serve. Oh, and hit the floor that time. A little miscommunication by Buena. Definitely could have done something to get there, but you just got to make sure you call it.
The coach is not happy right now. We're getting a little bit loud with the girls down there, telling them they need to be calling those seams. And by seams, when you're on that serve receive, If that ball's in between you, you've got to talk to the player next to you and let them know. If you're that back middle, you can call seams left, seams right, seams in, seams out. And what you're telling them is if I call seams right, that means the person between the person in the middle and the right, if it goes between them, the person is going to reach to their right to pass that ball. So you already know if it goes there, who's actually going to take that ball.
And here we have Haley Haymore to serve. Incredible ball sent in. Set to the middle and just out of bounds. There's a good setup by Sabino there.
And Lauren Smith-Rubin is back in the front row. Hallie Haymore again.
Oh, and just out of bounds. That's another one of those service errors that we were talking about at the break. And in comes number 3, Megan Owens to serve. 22-20 in Sabino's favor right now. Oh, incredible float serve, but dug out. Set outside of number 15 and high off the hands. And Buena couldn't get the recovery from that ball.
All right, Sabino only needs 2 more. Buena's got to figure out something to put a stop to this and try to put together a quick string of points. Oh,
And
just long.
Just out of bounds.
And that could be the break that they need.
Buena with the side out, and Emily Furry up to serve. The switch. And found the donut. That was a great hit by Lily Smith.
All right, it's a little premature, but I'm thinking Lily Smith has got my vote at least for this set of being the player of the set.
Sabino calls a timeout, and they still have the lead 23-22, but this is the chance for Buena to get that very much needed comeback and tie this game 1-1.
So one more time, if you guys are out there joining, like, share, subscribe. Cochise County Sports Network. Not sure what's our count up to. So currently, we need to get you guys out there sharing, subscribing, getting your friends involved, get everybody you know. If you got dogs that you leave at home, just turn on a computer. That way they won't miss their family members. They can watch their family members play some volleyball. Nothing wrong with that at all.
Don't leave the cats out.
Haley to serve, or Emily to serve, sorry. And sent in by Katie Page.
Oh, good dig.
Ooh, Lily just didn't get that one on. And so it goes under the net and goes Sabino's way, and that's game point for Sabino. And it looks like we have a service. Kayla Kubro coming in. And Katie Page to serve.
The last minute timeout to try to ice the server. So again, now I've got 1 more minute to tell you guys you should be like, sharing, subscribing. Send a text message out, send spam emails out. There's services online where you can actually have snail mail sent still. I don't know how much money it costs, but you could drop a couple $100 and send snail mail to every random person in your neighborhood so that they know. You could use Telegraph. I'm not sure if those are still being used. If you were in the military once upon a time and knew Morse code, go ahead and send some beep, 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 which means like, share, subscribe the video.
Thank you, Coach. Katie Page to serve. Great set to Brianna and hit in. Passed over by Kayla Kubro. Great opportunity for Buena here. Oh, and just tipped into the net, and Sabino ends up winning that point.
Good.
All right, sports fans, welcome to Cochise County Sports Network. Tonight's live broadcast brought to you by Lally Automotive Group for all your new and used car needs. Edward Jones Investments, making sense of investing. Apex Network Physical Therapy, come heal with us. Cochise Lock and Safe for all your lock and safe needs. SSVEC, owned by those we serve. And last but not least, Cherakawa Community Health Centers, health for all. Tonight we have the Lady Colts varsity volleyball team taking on the Sabino Sabercats, live and in full HD, only on Cochise County Sports Network.
Hi everyone, I'm Sean Lawley from the Lawley Automotive Group. Summer's here and it's getting hot, and so are the deals at all our dealerships. Check out the great selection of Buicks, Chevrolets, GMCs, Hondas, Nissans, Hyundais, Fords, Kias, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Rams we have in stock. With some of the biggest discounts and rebates of the year, now's the time to buy your new vehicle. With over 20 lending institutions, your finance term could never be better. Shop us online at lawleycars.com or come to any one of the Lawley dealerships and see why so many people in Southern Arizona choose Lawley Motors for their next vehicle purchase. Because nobody beats a Lawley deal. Nobody.
They are not superheroes, but they save people every day. Save money, that is. They are energy auditors from SSVEC, and they're helping people save money on energy and informing them about valuable incentives, 0% retrofit loans, and other programs, and saving finite resources and making our country more energy independent.
Maximize your savings.
Call SSVEC about our new energy audit.
All right, so we got about 45 seconds left. Actually, we're down to 40. As by the time it takes my brain to rationalize what's actually going on in the world, I lose about 5 seconds. So now we got 30 seconds left to start this back up. I was just looking up a news article online, and they found an ancient scroll back from the 1300s. And after they deciphered it, it said, "Thou shall shareth and liketh dost video." So I don't know what it means, but you guys might want to listen, because if it was written back then, they obviously knew what they were talking about if they already foretold that this broadcast was happening.
Oh my God. You will not be invited back. What is that?
That's what I could say.
All right, third set underway.
Oh God.
Good pass by Sabino. Good swing dug by Buena.
So that was Natalie Zamora for the third.
And unfortunately caught the block.
And we have Leah McAdams to serve, captain tonight. Dug out by Buena. Set in the middle and tipped down. Sent back over and found the middle of the court. That is a great kill by Haley Haymore. And here we have Bridget Ledger to serve. Great topspin. Set to the back and hit down. Leah McAdams with that one that time. And now we have Sophie Schneider up to serve. Sent in, dug out by Buena, and overpass, and found the court. Emily Fury with the great hit on the overpass. And here we have Lily Smith. Great jump serve.
Yeah, she got a monster serve. I'm liking it.
I wish I could
look
serve
at
like
the
that.
dig.
An
Look at the
incredible
dig.
dig. Great chance for Sabino, and they find the court. That was an incredible hit. Not much Buena could have done there.
There is something they could have done, but it would have needed to start 5 years ago, and it's called drinking cheap milk.
Dug out by Buena from the serve. And out of the middle and found
there
it.
we go. Hallie Haymore saying, okay, you guys think you can hit hard. Let me show you something.
Does she drink cheap milk too?
She might. Her parents are down there. We could yell and ask, but
Served in. Bump set. And off the tip. Lily hits it from the back row and found the court. Great opportunity. And it looks like the libero tried to get there but couldn't quite get there in time.
Hallie back to serve one more time.
Great angle shot there. Tipped.
Oh,
And they had some trouble with it. Looked like number 7, Kathleen Kenyon, found that one. Haley at it again.
Oh, wow. I don't know how the setter kept that on their side.
That was a great opportunity.
Hallie back to serve one more time.
See if she can keep this streak going. Great serve. Set up by Sabino out of the middle, and it rolls on the top of the net. Lily to hit, and she found the corner. Incredible play.
Not quite sure the physics behind that one, but it looked like that ball stayed up on top of that tape a little longer than it's supposed to.
Free ball for Buena here. Tipped over.
Oh, libero was on that one.
Out of the middle, tipped up, and
What do we got?
it looks like Buena was in the net. Maybe Lauren Smith-Rubin.
Under the net, maybe? I don't know.
Looks like Kayla Kubro to serve. Dug out by Lily. And passed by Buena.
Free ball sent over.
Oh, just found her way through the block.
That was a really good set to the outside. That setter was all the way over on the right-hand line, and to put that ball where it went from that distance away, that's pretty impressive.
And it was good on Kaylee Page's part to get that through the block. And we have Kathleen to hit it and into the net. Kayla Kubro back at it again. Set to the outside. Oh, and monster block put up by Sabino. Stephanie Reitz with that one, and Buena calls the timeout.
All right, so not quite sure what college they pulled these girls down from to get that height, but I'm questioning the legitimacy of being allowed to do that. But hey, it is what it is.
7-7.
If you guys are out there watching, please like, share, subscribe. We're glad we can be here broadcasting this for you. Cochise County Sports Network on Facebook. We're having a good time. Hopefully you guys are having a good time watching and following us. My wife just slapped me and said, "You need to talk into the mic," and I said, "Yes, ma'am." Sorry, honey. I love you. Just kidding. She really didn't.
A slight nudge. Players back out on the court. Kayla up to serve again. 7-7 here. In the third set, Sabino leads at 2-0. Hits by Lily. Dug out by Lily. Incredible. And it goes off the roof. Lily to hit it again. And she found the court. Oh, it's still up. And caught by the referee. It looked like she got that ball up.
Lily seems to be in the right place at the right time all the time this game.
She has been on fire tonight. And we have Emily Fury to serve. Ooh, served into the ground under the net.
It happens.
That does happen sometimes. And out comes number 5, Christina Marquardt. And